What's up guys, Earl here for Tech, and Realme first unveiled the Realme GT2 Pro in China in January. Then a couple months later, became available here in the Philippines. Being a member of the GT family, the GT2 Pro is the company's most powerful smartphone to date, packing a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. But aside from performance, this phone can deliver more. If you want to know more about it, just keep on watching. Right off the bat, we'd like to say that the Realme GT2 Pro is one of the most premium smartphone that I've held that is priced under 35k. For glass protection alone, it already has one of the best in the market, Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. The glass is enclosed in a curved aluminum frame. It is also cool to touch, has a smooth textured finish, and blends almost seamlessly with the back panel. For buttons and ports, the volume button is made out of metal and is found on the left side, while the power button, which is also a metal with a textured finish, on the right side. The buttons feels premium as well, solid, tactile, but quiet. Realme even placed the buttons perfectly near the middle of the frame so that your thumb and index finger will naturally land on them upon holding. Up top, we have the secondary microphone, then below, we have the nano SIM card tray, main microphone, USB-C, and the loudspeaker. Looking at the back, we have the large camera module that houses the 50-megapixel main, 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and the macro lens. From this side, you will also see this beautiful panel made from ISCC certified biopolymer. The material feels like a combination of soft rubber and ceramic, which is really nice. Realme says that the material tries to replicate paper. The back panel is also textured for added grip and has the Realme badge etched on the upper right. Overall, the Realme GT2 Pro is a premium and beautiful smartphone that is not only nice to look at, but also to hold as well. Now for the display, the screen on the Realme GT2 Pro is beautiful, and that's because we're looking at a large 6.7-inch display with 1440 and 3216 resolution, or equals to 509 ppi. That's one sharp screen for its size. It also uses AMOLED panel to produce deep blacks and punchy colors, and a 120Hz refresh rate for smooth animations and transitions. That's not all though, as it comes with features like dark mode with 3 levels of darkness and adaptive contrast depending on the lighting condition, screen color mode, natural tone display, eye comfort, image sharpener, video motion enhancement, bright HDR video mode, adaptive refresh rate, and adaptive screen resolution. In other words, Realme really packed GT2 Pro with features to make sure you have control over your viewing experience. When it comes to audio, we have a dual speaker setup with the secondary speaker found by the earpiece. It's immersive with crisp mids and highs, although the lows are not that replicated. It's good enough for casual use though, but still, we recommend you use an external speaker or headphones for better quality. For software, the Realme GT2 Pro runs on Realme UI 3.0 based on Android 12. The interface feels almost stock and uses multiple home screen to house apps. The usual Google apps are here, and some third-party apps like Facebook, Amazon, Booking, and LinkedIn. Those can be uninstalled though. Other features include Phone Manager to boost the device, payment protection, app lock, private safe, hide apps, app cloner, kid space, system cloner, and multiple users. There are also plenty of customization features like edge lighting and some extra features in the Realme Lab like dual mode audio, sleep capsule, and heart rate measurements. Yes, the Realme GT2 Pro can use the in-display fingerprint scanner to get an estimate of your heart rate. Storage-wise, we're getting a 256 gigs UFS 3.1 storage. There's no support for microSD cards, but we don't think it's a downer. Most flagship phones nowadays don't have microSD card slots. Now powering the Realme GT2 Pro is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip with an octa-core CPU, an Adreno 730 GPU, and 12 gigs of RAM. As expected, we didn't encounter any issues with its performance given its specs. It's breezed through all tasks including gaming. Some warming can be felt at the back, but it's normal. The GT2 Pro stainless steel vapor chamber with copper alloy black and diamond thermal gel is working well to keep things cool. If you're interested in benchmark scores, check our written review link in the description box below. Now for connectivity, Realme GT2 Pro has everything covered. dual SIM, 5G SA NSA dual mode, Bluetooth 5.2, GPS, and NFC. In addition, the Realme GT2 Pro boasts a hyper-smart antenna which consists of 12 antennas around the frame. The device will automatically select the optimum antennas for increased signal. For battery, it has 5,000 mAh capacity capable of more than 20 hours of playback. In our experience, it has a whole day of heavy usage with adaptive refresh rates and resolution activated. PCMark's battery test rated the battery at 14 hours and 23 minutes. Charging, on the other hand, takes a little over 30 minutes using the 65-watt super dart charger. As mentioned earlier, the Realme GT2 Pro has a triple camera setup with a 50-megapixel main, 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a micro lens. For selfies, we have a 32-megapixel shooter. We're very much impressed with its shooting performance. The images produced are really sharp with accurate colors and good contrast and a high dynamic range. It's also great for implementing bokeh effects without looking too artificial. Macro shot is a very cool feature as it gives you a glimpse of the microscopic world, something macro cameras cannot do. It's prone to shakes though, but once you get that proper focus, the result is amazing. Shots taken in low light also come out great. It's not as sharp as daytime shots, but details are still there and color still looks great. The same can be said with selfies, although it's not as good as the main cameras in low light and when implementing bokeh effects. For videos, it can shoot up to a maximum of 8K resolution at 24 frames per second or 4K at 60 frames per second. Quality is great as well and can produce sharp and stable videos thanks to OIS. Now to conclude this video, to be honest, I haven't encountered a Realme device that really wowed me, which is understandable considering that the company's offering were mostly centered on providing competitively priced mid-rangers. Well, until now. The Realme GT2 Pro becomes that Android that I wanted to have. It looks great, has outstanding performance, great cameras with macro, and a big battery. I was even surprised that the Realme priced the 12 gigs of RAM plus 256 gigs of internal storage model at 34,999 pesos. It can even get lower during sale events. That is a price that is hard to beat, considering that its competitors are priced at 40K and up. The design, specs, and price combo is just hard to beat, and all I can say is I want it. So that's it for our Realme GT2 Pro review. What do you think about it, guys? Will you buy one? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you find this video helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yougettech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Aurel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.